How does an 80-year-old local eye drop manufacturer suddenly capture 66% of a major Canadian market in just 6 months, and then set its sights on a $9 trillion valuation? The answer to that question reveals the execution of one of the most synchronized pipeline strategies in the biotech sector today. 안녕하세요, ECON Insights입니다. To understand this valuation, we have to look at their evolution into a comprehensive drug delivery platform, managing 4 distinct engines simultaneously. This stacked bar chart shows the baseline projection of SCD-411 global revenue from 2025 to 2030. That initial sliver in 2025 is Canada, where their Afflavu eye drops hit a 66% market share by offering a steep discount through a local partner. That large green spike you see starting in 2028 is the United States, where they plan to execute the exact same playbook. That Canadian launch serves as a proven template. It validates that their strategy of combining a lower price point with a specialized regional partnership network can rapidly pull market share away from established originals. The second engine is their S-Pass oral platform. Delivering peptide drugs orally presents a significant biological hurdle. Imagine trying to pass a delicate ice cream cone completely intact through a hot oven. The stomach acid destroys the drug. S-Pass acts as a protective shield, allowing the active ingredients to survive the gastrointestinal tract and absorb directly into the bloodstream. This line graph illustrates the cumulative licensing out value scenarios for S-Pass products through 2030. Because this absorption technology is so effective, assets like their oral semaglutide SCD-0509 and oral insulin SCD-0503 are driving rapid, high-value licensing deals across multiple global regions. Engine number 3 is LAI, or long-acting injectables. Instead of requiring a patient to take a daily or weekly shot, the drug is packed into a microscopic time capsule. It drips medicine slowly and consistently into the body over a period of up to 6 months. Looking at this document table, you can see the terms for their Leuprolide LAI first generic. Reaching first generic status in the US market gave them the leverage to secure a 50-50 profit-sharing deal, which is rare and highly lucrative compared to standard revenue royalties. The final engine is SC Reform. This technology converts a medication that requires a 30-minute intravenous hospital drip into a simple 5-minute subcutaneous injection that patients can administer at home. This conversion addresses a specific life cycle need. Pharmaceutical companies must provide easier delivery methods to protect market share as key blockbuster drugs like Keytruda and Opdivo approach patent expiration. To fund 4 simultaneous development tracks without external borrowing, Samchundang designed an internal cash flow cascade. Canadian eye drop profits flow directly into S-Pass trials. Upfront S-Pass licensing fees spill over to finance US trials for LAI. Finally, LAI milestones channel straight into SC reform research, which brings us to a critical question for you. If the FDA delays the S-Pass pre-ANDA response in 2026, which of Samchundang's 2027 projects is in the most danger? The answer is the US trials for their LAI platform. Because the funding is sequential, a delay at any single stage creates a bottleneck. If one pipeline stalls, the capital for the next project dries up. It is a highly efficient machine, but it carries a specific domino risk. When we evaluate this company, we have to look at the sum of the parts. You are adding the base business, the eye drop biosimilars, and the combined potential of all 3 drug delivery platforms. If these pieces stack up on schedule, the corporate value approaches an 8 to 12 trillion won target band. Under a best-case scenario where the entire sequence executes perfectly, the per-share value could reach 1.3 million won by 2030. However, because of that internal funding loop, pulling out even one block causes the entire valuation structure to wobble. This stacked bar chart displays the consolidated revenue composition scenario across all 4 platforms culminating in 2030. It shows exactly what the financials look like if every pipeline hits its target and the cash flow cascade operates without interruption. To track this progress, keep your eyes on 3 specific milestones. First, the 2026 FDA pre-ANDA response for the oral platform. Second, the final 2027 contract for the long-acting injectables. And third, the 2028 US launch for their flagship eye drop. Samchundang now functions as a precision-engineered delivery specialist.
본 영상은 투자 권유가 아니며 투자 판단의 최종 책임은 투자자 본인에게 있습니다. 영상이 유익하셨다면 구독과 좋아요, 알림 설정 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.